Tammy here from Tammy's Homestead Life. I am going to be making a healing salve for my husband today. He's a diabetic, and when he bumps his legs and stuff, he gets little sores, and we like to take care of it before we have any big issues. And I thought, well, good time to come on and do a video. I'm going to make only this little container, and I wanted to show everybody how easy it is just to make a small batch. You don't have to have a big jar or a whole lot in order to do it. I use tallow, beeswax, and in this particular, it's more of an ointment than a salve. It's going to be a little thinner. I like it to absorb into the skin quickly. I'm using copaiba and I'm using tea tree. All right, well, I'm going to go melt the wax and the tallow together, and I'll be right back. There, I'm back. Sorry about that. I should have taken you right along with me. In order to melt the beeswax and the tallow down together, or you can use anything, any kind of hardener oil, some shea butter, coconut oil. I'm not a real big fan of coconut, but coconut oil, whatever your preference is. Just don't use anything too soft if you're trying to make a salve. And the amount of beeswax, I only put like 2 tablespoons of the tallow in there, and I used, about a tablespoon of the beeswax. This is starting to cool down, so I need to get busy. And that's what I wanted it to do. Before you ever put your essential oils in, you want it to start to cool a little bit. I put about 30 drops of copaiba in there. Copaiba is an antibacterial, helps your skin heal, has all kinds of yummy stuff. The reason you want to put it in as the oil is starting to cool is because you don't want to kill the goodness that is in the essential oils. And if it's too hot, it will do that. And I only put like 6 drops of the tea tree in it. Woo, she's cooling down fast. It's kind of cold here in Maine, so I should have realized that was going to happen. Blend her up really, really well. Like I said, this is going to be more of an ointment than a salve. I want it to absorb right into the skin, so I didn't put a lot of hardener products in it. Not a lot of beeswax, not a lot of coconut oil, not a lot of cocoa butter, not any of those things. I wanted it to be soft and have the skin suck it right up. I know a lot of people don't, a lot of herbalists, or I've been watching a lot of herbalists is what I should say. I shouldn't say a lot. I have probably 5 or 6 that I, have been friends with or been on their channels for a long time, and they kind of stray away from it. They think essential oils are not good, but they all started out back in the Egyptian time and have been carried over until now. So I'd say there's got to be something to them, wouldn't you? All right, and then all I'm going to do, should have brought myself a little spoon in here. I don't know if I've got this under or not. I'm just going to scoop this down in. And he doesn't need a lot. That's why I make a small amount, because he's only going to use a little bit of this at a time on his, if he has a scratch or a cut of some sort. Nothing hard to it. Real easy to do. We can be our own healers. We can take care of our families ourselves. I've been doing it for a while now. I just tapped that down a little bit. I'm sure you could hear that anyway. You know, I was just telling my son, I don't know why it is, but I get awful nervous when I make these videos. I guess it's because I've been on other people's channels and I've read so much about how people are so hard on people. You know, we come on here just to share what we know, and not everybody is going to agree with your method or how you do it, but it's what works for me. And if I'm a fit for you, then hang out, have fun, learn something. If I'm not, there's like a billion other channels out there. Not that I want anybody to go away, because I certainly don't, but I really, there. I don't want to tap that in there. Well, why not? It ain't hurting anything, right? See? That fills that right up nice. I'll take a paper towel. Wipe it off. And I'll even show you. See the consistency of it? It's really nice stuff. Doesn't set up on your skin. It goes right in. So any little... I have a little dig right there, probably from one of the rabbits or the guinea pigs. Any of those little places will heal right up. It's so good. It feels good too. But you can use essential oils. You don't have to have, you know, a whole bunch of stuff, and you don't have to have a ton of quart or gallon jars sitting around in order to start your process of being your own family's healer or to heal yourself. Alright guys, that's it. And about sums it all up. It's a nice little salve that'll hold him over for a while. I'll label that up for him. If I had had any extra, I would have put it in the tubes, because then he could have just rolled it on. But I didn't, so I didn't have to worry about that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something out of it. If I'm a fit for you, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That'll give you a notification when I have my next video come out. And thumbs up, please. Helps my channel grow. Alright, I'll see you in the next video.